So you know the high chairs? Our high chair is just a chair. There's no like plate. So they'll take food and it'll just fall and then on the floor.
Oh,
Carrots, cucumber, rice, katsu sauce, chicken, actual katsu.
And do you have to clean up your?
Yeah. Why do you? I don't like kids so much.
They need to get.
It's funny getting her out after COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah,
She was scared for her
You loved
life.
it when you came out, though, didn't you?
What was our first after COVID outing?
Sorry.
Well, yours, because I was scared.
Well, the first thing that I got out was, but we were still in the car, so it doesn't really count. But
Oh, it was Easy Meals thing.
Yeah.
And then...
Oh, the drive-through.
Yeah.
Where did we go?
Comedy show. And then the next thing was... What's that?
Did we go out to eat or something?
Oh, Portsmouth.
Cozy clubs and that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Was that only outdoor seating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Yeah.
So, hot topics.
I had my MOT today.
Not hot topics. But yeah, tell us about it. Some woman there with a Range Rover, she's going viral everywhere. I've got to take my kids to school. She drove into them.
I know, that's so funny. She got proper trapped.
Oh, was that why she was all like...
Oh yeah.
One of the women is like, yeah. But how is she getting trapped?
Because the way she was sitting, you push it. So she.
Oh, so she's kind of.
So she's sitting like you.
Yeah.
And her legs tucked under, and then you're pushing me. I'm gonna get all.
Sure.
She's like, oh, move then.
Yeah, she was.
Move then.
Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Evelyn.
I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Tina, and welcome to episode 35 of Tangent Talks podcast.
So guys, how have we been? What have we been up to this week?
Same old, same old.
Same old, same old, same old.
What have you been doing?
I've been doing my normal food waste hero journeys. So basically, I don't know if I've mentioned it in these poddies, but I collect food waste from like supermarkets and restaurants at the end of the close of business, stuff that's past its sell by date. I go and collect the stock and I distribute it to the community.
Nice.
And also there's a Too Good To Go app where this is for restaurants and places like Greg's and that, where they have food left over from the day's stock, and I go, you have to pay for that though. So this week I got Pizza Link, so I've got like 4 slices of pepperoni pizza and a can of orange tango for £4. It's a bargain. The pizza's banging.
Oh, tell us
Really
about
nice.
tell our viewers about who you met when you did a collection today.
Have you met?
Who did I meet?
Sake, the woman, Great Ormond Street. It's literally earlier. She came to
Oh yeah, so I was like, what? I thought you, when you said that, I thought you mean, yeah, some famous person.
Sorry,
I'm
yeah.
like, did I? Anyway, no, yeah, so basically one of my collectors that, so obviously you get the food, you bring it home and you take a picture, and it's just like eBay. You put the picture up and people get to request it. They send you a message, tell you when they're going to come, what time. As soon as they give you a time, then you give them your address, and then they come and you do the swap. There's no money involved, it's all free, so it's good. Anyway, this lady, she's one of my regulars actually. She'll always pick up something when I post. But her grandson was born premature, like my son. And we were talking about the journey that we had, and it was exactly the same. So my son was born 26 weeks plus 5 days, weighed 700 grams, which is like half a bag of sugar. And her grandson was born 26 plus 5 and weighed 800 grams. He spent 5 months in the M&D. Her grandson spent 5 months in the M&D. Then Christopher was at Great Ormond Street for about a week. Her grandson was there for 2 weeks though. And then they both came home in oxygen. And just our stories were so similar. It was just, she nearly cried because when we were talking about it, we were like reliving it and we were showing each other pictures.
Hers is now. So her grandson, is that all just happened now? So it wasn't at the same time?
No.
Or is it he's baby now?
Because she brought him round because he was ill.
Oh, okay.
So he's 3 now. So he was in the buggy, but he's really ill.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he was in the actual buggy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's so cute. And he's fast asleep because he's like, it's not COVID, but he's got, apparently there's a bug going around.
Everyone's
got,
everyone.
and I think it's flu. I think it's flu, but he was just conked out because I think he had a cowpox.
Yeah.
But no, he's 3 now. So this happened like 3 years ago. But it's just so weird. The story about my son and her grandson.
Exactly the same.
It's just exactly the same. And it was just like, wow. Because you talk to people about it and they don't get it unless they lived it. Because I mean, I know you was all into that. You were in the NICU. She'd go after school, she'd come and visit him, do his cares.
Still,
yeah, but nobody, when you talk about it, because usually babies are born, full term, they go home and the normal stuff happens. But it was quite refreshing to speak to somebody who actually got what I was talking about. So it's cool. So got another little friend there. It's so cute. It's just weird. It's just mirroring the same.
Yeah.
And the way she got emotional when I showed her the picture of Christopher with the cotton bud, and he's like the same size of it, and his hand is round here.
Does she see?
And she the what?
Does she see him now?
No, I should because I didn't have the key.
Well, the picture of him now, just to see how big.
Oh no, I showed her pictures on my phone of him now. And she was, is that him? Oh my god,
it's massive.
Yeah.
You think that his whole
It's mad.
foot was the same size of that.
But even in that picture,
Yeah.
he grabbed it. Like his hand was like here.
Amazing.
It's just weird.
Well, he's bigger than me now.
I said, miracle boy. He's a miracle boy, and we were just talking about. And I think her grandson is non-verbal, so he doesn't speak.
But he's 3.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
so
late,
like,
but it might.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd like to stay in touch with her so I can see his
it.
development. That'd be really cute. But that was cute.
Mm.
And these people like live in the same vicinity. You just don't know, do you? Like, it's mad. But that was cute. That was really nice.
So do you know, like, when the babies are premature, are they always going to be disabled?
It depends.
Or they could maybe not be.
It depends what the reason was with mum. Why did she go into labour? Did he lose any oxygen from the brain? You don't know until they're fully.
Because when you're 26, when you're not born full time, there's something you're missing.
Yeah.
Something that they always.
So they're still developing. Yeah. I mean,
Just depends.
when Christopher was born, the doctor said he won't scream because his lungs aren't developed. He just screamed. He wailed down the place. Do you know what I mean? He was given 20% chance of survival, and unlucky for the others, the beds. We all had friends because they were all born. The babies were born on the same day, so I had little friends, and they dropped off like flies. That one, and that one died, and then there was another one there, but she's fully disabled, like non-verbal. She's in a wheelchair, and I wish I stayed in touch with her actually. But they all, because I remember Chris was here. And that one, and that one died.
So how many were you
in the room? I think there was 8.
Okay, and
I think
3.
And it was so sad because as that one died, and then a new one came.
Yeah.
And then they come because Luton, and I didn't know that until I left or near to the end. Babies born all over the UK are sent to Luton because it's a specialist care unit.
Oh, wow.
I didn't realise. I know there's one in Scotland, but Luton is one as well.
Wow.
So they'll not ship.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They'll bring them to here because of the care.
Wow.
Because of the care that they have.
Amazing.
But it was sad.
They were
because
really good nurses though.
They were so lovely.
Makes sense.
They were so lovely. But as I remember, and it was in that order, that one died. And because you can't comfort them because they're so devastated.
And did you see them? Like.
Yeah, because obviously the noise of the beep, 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 beep.
So they were with. Yeah, because I didn't see that part.
Yeah.
So I just remember them all being in. Is that what you mean? Where the incubator was?
Yeah, where the incubator was. So the incubator there, the incubator there, and that one. Because this one here was touch and go. Because it's so hard because they get better, and as they get better, they go right down again, and up and down and up and down. But that one went. You could tell. You just know because they just rush.
Yeah.
And then they have to ask the parent to leave the room.
Oh.
So they can't even see what's happened. But you just know. And I'm just thinking, Christopher's next.
Yeah, you would. Makes sense.
Because I couldn't tell her. She was only 8. You knew what was going on, but you were more concentrated on Christopher.
Yeah.
So you would know. Yeah. And then we have to. Because I remember we had to leave as well, because it was so close.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah. And so that one went. And then that one went. So that one went, and then the new one came in, and that one went. Then the new one came in, and that one then.
Yeah, you must have been thinking.
I was. Whew, I don't know how I got through that. I just still don't. That's why I'm doing Lally now. It's just mad. Because I knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have to tell me. I can tell. And I was literally waiting for him to die.
Yeah.
Christopher to die. Oh, yeah. Because that's too much. Like,
Yeah.
everyone around you. And that's why, because they said 20% chance of survival.
When
He's like 3 days old.
Oh,
He's got 20% chance of survival, yeah. Yeah. But you could tell he was just a fighter because he kept opening his eyes.
Yeah.
And because remember we used to go, Christopher. And he knew, she was saying, the nurses would tell him, keep talking to them, keep talking to them. And I think he loved, that's why they're so tight, because he would only open his eyes when she came. I mean, he'd open his eyes, but when he knew, it's like he knew his sister's here. And the nurses would say that he would look forward to her coming at certain times,
Come on.
or he'll sleep and he'll wake up just before she came because he knew
coming.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because they don't know, do they? They're babies, but he knew.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
We should go see if there's any jobs there. Because you love babies.
I know.
And they do that thing. Is that the thing you were talking about?
The
America?
holding, the kangaroo, which is where they put the baby down the top and listen to the heartbeat.
But don't they say you're not meant to do it in that time because then they get all attached to you?
Yeah.
Or is that birth?
That's because that's what they do when you just give birth
put
to
them
your
on
child.
the chest,
That's the first thing they do.
I just think they just need comfort. Babies just need comfort.
And like how you can't be there 24/7.
Yeah.
And they might
to take the place.
They get all attached.
I think, but babies know, like I just said with you, they know your voice. They know who they are, and they know who mum is. But they might get attached to you, which is a bit sad because if you're just doing it for now and then they go home, they might get attached.
Surrogates, you know, we see on all them programs and films, they don't want to give the baby away.
I just can't. I just don't know. I just don't understand the surrogacy.
But people
Because
can't have children.
I know, but just the movement in the belly, and then you've got to give.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't. You know.
But
me,
there's
I can't
people that
translate.
aren't maternal.
That's good for them.
Yeah.
It's good for them.
But then you might be.
That's what I mean. You don't know. That's why I don't get it. Because you could say that all along until the baby's here. But there are some that they don't want a child. They don't want babies, but they want to give that hope to somebody else, which I love.
So you know when they say surrogate, because people they can't have children, and there's some surrogates where they give their eggs and hold the baby.
Yeah,
they'll get eggs from
some will do it because if the woman can't produce eggs, then they will do that. Or
some will
they
put
get
their
donation.
egg in.
Yeah. So
And
it's
test
actually the dad and the mum. That is in somebody
else
incubator.
So it's actually their genes,
Yeah.
but they just
They
burn
just
in the oven.
deliver,
Womb with a view.
Wow.
Now that's what the incubators are. Wombs with a view.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, all that baby stuff is scary. On to kids.
Well,
It's
that's
half
scary.
term. That's all I see. Oh my god. So normally it's like it will get busy around 1. The restaurant is full at 12.
I don't do you? Because kids, they just like see you and drop stuff on the floor and that.
No, it's
do
not
they,
even
do you
that.
get things like that?
So you know the high chairs? Our high chair is just a chair. There's no like plate. So they'll take food and it'll just fall on and then on the floor.
Oh,
Carrots, cucumber, rice, katsu sauce, chicken, actual katsu.
and do you have to clean up your?
Yeah. Why do you think I don't like kids so much?
They need to get people to just do
And
that.
it's just like
all day
I
long.
ask them because there's people at work with kids. Do you let your kids do that?
Will they say yes?
No.
They do.
But there's some parents that are like get the dustpan and brush and do it. 1 out of 1,000 children.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But why don't they? They need a little.
I know.
And then you can just wipe it down.
They're trying to discourage kids.
It's literally just a high chair. No plate.
Nah. They should have like a plastic bowl, or like they could dismantle and just put it in the thing.
exactly.
Yeah, okay. I was just going to say it's just something more for them to keep hygienic. No?
Yeah, but it'd be more hygienic to keep it there than all over the floor, wouldn't it?
Oh my god. And it's not even I'm gonna take a picture the next time. I'm going to take a picture. It's all and it's not even just here, it's everywhere because you know how they go, ooh,
Yeah, because remember when we went the other week
Yeah.
and that table just there,
Oh yeah.
and she was cleaning it up.
Yeah, we have
There's
to do that every
crayons up
time.
there. There
And
was
sometimes
rice
we'll have queues and we have to clear that table. And then because when you scan to pay, it sends you a survey, and they're like, Very
was
busy,
dirty.
and the tables were had to be clean because of the children, but they marked us down.
Yeah, that's not your fault because there's children.
Because of the
But you
tables.
have to clean it.
Yeah, and they said that you cleaned it. So what's the problem?
Oh yeah, another work. I don't know if I can say this. Yeah, so we just had an outbreak of COVID. Not an outbreak, but someone's got COVID and they were in the. And it's got, hey guys, following on today, beeps, name, testing positive. We would like to remind you how important it is for you to wear masks as soon as you enter the premises and wash your hands every 20 minutes. Please protect yourself and others. Close the restaurant. Because isn't it you have to isolate when you've been in contact?
Yes. Like all of you have been in contact. But even though you weren't working that
Yeah.
day, you've been in contact with her. And she must have had COVID before she detected it.
Yeah, she was all like, oh no, it's only from... No, you don't know when it was from. 'Cause
Exactly.
you were perfectly fine. I've taken my test, that's why these guys are...
Yeah.
But yeah, I always wear my... So when I get in there, just because of the kids in the air and everything,
Yeah,
I just wear my
it's
mask
a
as soon
lot.
as I get in. But yeah. And it's like we're such a small team as well, so we've all worked with that.
Of course.
And it's like all the people we're in today, they were like, no,
You're
my
right.
God. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the worst thing ever.
God.
That's another reason why I don't want to go. I'm going to be with actually working with
You're
people.
going to be on a plane.
Yeah, but you're all going to take PCR
I
tests,
know,
aren't you?
but I'm working on my own at the moment.
Yeah. Oh,
With
yeah.
strangers.
It was
They're
funny
all
getting her out after COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah,
She
that was
was
a
scared
chore.
for her
You loved
life.
it when you came out, though, didn't
Yeah.
What was our first after COVID
Yawn.
outing?
Sorry.
Well, yours, because I was scared.
Well,
Yeah,
the first
from
thing
COVID.
that I got out was, but we were still in the car, so it doesn't really count. But
Oh, Zizi Wilson. And then...
Oh, the
going
drive
out.
through.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
did we go out?
Comedy show.
And then the next thing
Dirty.
was... What's that?
Did we go out to eat or something?
Oh, Portsmouth.
Portsmouth, cozy clubs and that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was that only outdoor seating?
Yeah.
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 Oh, my God,
Yeah.
yeah.
That seems like last year, doesn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah,
this
last-
summer?
Oh, no, it was this summer.
This summer, yeah.
it was this
Wow,
summer,
yeah.
Yeah. You would not go out last
No,
year.
I didn't. I didn't.
Rough.
Basically, I didn't go out last year.
No. From, you went out after April this year.
Yeah.
I
After.
remember some
yeah.
people went to New Year's Eve parties.
Terrible.
Who would do a thing like that?
Absolutely disgusting.
In a club with loads of people.
No, it was closed.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Was
a
that
house
you?
party. Huh? No, some people I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got left. Did I get left?
On New Year's Eve. Yeah. Well, left.
No, were we away for New Year's and then you went?
No,
And I
Everything was
come home.
closed this year. Was it this year? Yeah, this year everything was closed.
Oh,
Everything
we
opened
was
in
out
April.
and then I went. Oh, I can't remember.
I think that was
No,
last year, and they called me to work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bruv, like nearly 2 years ago.
Oh my God! Yeah, time goes so fast.
This whole COVID situation is mad.
I just can't believe it's already the end of October nearly.
You know.
Yeah, this year's done.
But God,
It's
I
finished.
remember my birthday. We went out for my birthday.
Yeah.
When did we go for your birthday?
My sheesh, you won us a lovely
Oh,
one.
yeah.
This year's gone so fast.
What? That was last year.
Yeah, that was this year. 'Cause
July.
I went out to that too.
That was 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And I graduated.
Oh,
2 months ago.
God, same month.
No, August.
Oh, yeah.
I know, it's mad.
Yeah. That is so weird.
It's mad.
It's gone too quick.
So, hot topics.
I had my MOT today.
Not hot topics. But yeah, tell us about it.
So obviously I used to work for Vauxhall and I was made redundant and I had brand new cars for like 7 years, so we didn't need MOTs. I didn't even know what they were. So this was my first MOT with my new car Betty. And she passed. Well, she failed, because I just saw the papers. It failed.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. She
Because my front and back light.
The car failed. Why am I saying she?
She-
It's so funny because when we go places, I tell people, put your ears in. Like, what?
And they're wing mirrors.
Me,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
in my car.
Oh, it's got
My
electronic
ears.
ears.
Yeah.
Why am I
They're
calling them
ears.
ears? Meant
They
it's a
are.
car. Anyway, but yeah, sorry, carry on.
So yeah, obviously, so I knew about this though. The front, is it offside? Passenger's light and the back brake light had gone. And I just kept driving it. And everyone kept telling me, you know you're back. Because I remember loads of motorists or motorbikers would stop at the traffic light. Oh, your thingy light's off, love. Yeah,
Thanks.
it's nice.
You never got
Fix
stopped
it,
by
yeah?
police.
No.
Oh my God,
Do
they're
you remember
always around. They don't
Do you remember
care.
when I took the registration plate off and put it in the window.
Yeah.
Never got stopped.
But apart from when we were skating, they
Oh yeah, the
asked you, right?
policeman.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
So
you
what?
know, didn't you?
No.
No,
The police- oh, sure. The policeman. So when we went practicing skating,
Yeah, the police come and scope that area because the kids.
Oh yeah, they go up and down.
stopped.
Yeah.
And looked at the car
Yeah, and then
Is
he
this your
goes,
car?
yeah.
and asking me about. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to get the thing.
Oh stop! What did
The
they say? What?
screws, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So what then? What did they say?
So basically making sure that I put it on. I said, oh yeah, I've ordered them off
I
eBay.
always see cars with it in the front, or
Yeah.
sometimes they don't even have it.
It was moved.
Hmm?
That day, it wasn't on there, so they couldn't see it. That's
Oh,
why
you
they
didn't have
asked.
it in the front.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought, yeah.
So
As
I see
wasn't getting
cars.
stopped.
I see them souped up cars with no.
Yeah.
They don't have it. They just
At
have it
all.
on the back,
Yeah.
and then they've all.
I've seen
screwed
loads
it up.
with the sticker. It's like a little tiny sticker. I don't know how they get away with that.
They shouldn't.
Because
it's
they get your
supposed
PR
to be visible.
jobs.
Yeah, exactly, for the NPR, but it's also supposed to be visible by the police,
Yeah.
and if they can't
Or
read
everyday
that,
people as
yeah.
well, yeah. Yeah. So I got those two fixed and then it passed. So it's passed.
Yeah.
So she's passed. And I've got some advisories. Basically, there's big chunks out my tyre. But
Yeah.
how did that happen? I don't
That's
understand.
how you
That's
drive.
why I'm not driving.
That's when you park too close to the
Oh, yeah,
curb.
scrape.
Or she tries to jump a curb that's this high.
Too high.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Oh.
stop doing
I'll
that.
get it out. Poor Betty. So I know now what to do. So every month I'm going to get something done. So she's not doing this. She does the, what's it called? Service.
Yeah, do service and MOT. So they do. So that means the brake fluid wasn't changed or whatever.
No, that's the next thing.
You know what brake fluid is for?
Brakes.
Thank you.
But he did tell me
I
to
know.
make sure you get that
Yeah,
done,
because it's-
or I'd advise you to get that done now.
Yeah,
He
you
didn't
said
tell
that.
me, so if I die, it's their fault.
Don't be saying that. Why are you saying
Yeah,
that?
but would,
Don't
if it's
do
a brake
that.
thing, and it was
That's
quite
true
on the
though.
red
He
dot
should've
thing,
Yeah, he
they should have
should've
said, I would.
But brake
I would make
fluid.
sure- I think it's low.
Not
It's not.
driving.
There's none there.
Yeah.
You know, like with your
Oh,
little
no,
thing.
no, it just needs changing.
Oh,
So it's like
changing.
dirt. You know, like
Oh,
the
yeah,
oil
yeah, yeah.
gets dirty, you need to change it so it's fresh
Yeah.
oil.
I ain't
It's the
doing
same
none
sort
of
of,
that.
Do you know what I
same
mean?
sort of thing. You have to
Yeah.
if you're told to.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. If you told me
No,
to
'cause
do
when
it, I would get it
oh,
done.
I'm not gonna get a new car, am I?
No.
For 3 years. See, I'm just gonna keep getting a new car. every
Yeah,
year.
but just get a lease car.
Yeah.
Get a lease car and you get a brand
I'm
new
not
one.
driving. Look at me,
Well, when
no
you-
guys, come on, 23. I'm not gonna drive, man.
Some
You
people will learn.
Anyway, Betty passed, so we're happy about that. Yay!
That one.
And yeah, and my mate works there, so I got a bit of a discount.
Bit.
And I didn't.
Nearly 90%, mate.
Isn't it?
Basically, it should be free.
Thank you, Brett. Appreciate you. So that was lovely. I was happy because I didn't realise. I just thought that was just what they did.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, was happy with that. Friends and family discount.
Nice.
We love to see it. But no, appreciate you. So yeah.
Nice.
So that's my week, and that's it done for a year now.
Good
Relax.
I didn't do anything. I just worked. Just
Yeah,
worked.
Same old. Look at
Are you not-
babysitting crash / restaurant. This is gonna be for the next week.
You've only got I say only 3 days left. On the weekend.
Oh no,
5
Wednesday,
days.
Wednesday,
5
Thursday,
days.
Friday, Saturday, 4.
Yeah. And then they're back to school. But
Some
Christopher's
2
got
weeks.
teacher training day on day, so I don't know if that's everyone. Rude. Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, as I was saying, hot topics if you talk about dead OVT. It's not bad. So yeah, on the topic of driving, Insulate Britain.
Oh
They're
god.
getting worse. So if you haven't heard about Insulate Britain, they're trying to all stop people driving, but they're going to be driving. No, they're going to be parked with their engine on, uninsulating Britain. So all the fumes. But yeah, so they'll stop playing nice with Insulate Britain, who like to glue their hands to the floor, which they've started to do.
Well, I've no. Can we? I want to see the aftermath of when they release.
Yeah, because I keep seeing videos of them putting like liquid on.
Yeah,
But it's like, I never see it
Just going
separated.
to rip your palm off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Is it worth it?
It's not worth it.
Some woman, there with a Range Rover, she's going viral everywhere. I've got to take my kids to school. She drove into them.
Mm-hmm.
I know, that's so funny. She got proper trapped.
Oh, was that why she was all like...
Oh yeah.
One of the women is like, yeah. But how's she getting trapped?
Because the way she was sitting, you push it. So she.
Oh, so she's kind of
so
gone
she's
under.
sitting like you.
Yeah.
And her legs tucked under, and then you're pushing me. I'm gonna get all
I'm not sure.
She's like, oh, move
Yeah,
them.
yeah, she was.
Move them.
Well, then the black guy and another woman was dragging them out of the
But
road.
then they
were
just come back.
Yeah. Another
You need
one,
someone in the driver's seat, and then you drive, and then they can come get them.
Somebody else was tying them to the banister
With their own banner.
Oh, someone was tying them. I thought
Yeah.
they were tying themselves.
No.
I was thinking, you're not in the road.
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
moved them
Someone
over
driving.
And then
tied
tied, because as one moves, the other one goes and sits there.
Yes.
As they're dragging them, they
But
just
how are they
replace.
allowed to do this?
They're not
What gets
allowed.
me is the head of the Insulate Britain is telling us to insulate. So they're actually sitting down in the road so that the government can change or listen to their views. So they think they can shut down the whole of the UK until the government listen and do something, and then they'll stop. But the head of Insulate, he wants everyone to insulate their homes,
Yeah.
but he hasn't got his insulated. And that's when he went on GMB.
Yeah.
I think he stormed off.
Oh really?
Because he was
Somebody
asked,
asked
why have you not insulated your home?
Yeah.
This is your whole preaching
Exactly.
point,
Yeah.
and you haven't done it yourself.
I had one of them people
I can't
went on
take
like
it seriously.
they went on like a world trip on a car or something. They drove something miles. I can't find it now, but one of the members went on like a road trip around the world or UK or something like that.
But if it's Insulate Britain, why are they stopping cars?
Because they want the government to listen to them.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
until
so
the
it's
government
literally,
listens, they're going to keep doing it.
So
And
I
the
don't think they
government's
actually
like,
care that
people
the
just-
people sitting in their cars in traffic.
Yeah, they don't
They
care.
just want to be listened to.
Yeah. So,
Go and
so when you...
protest outside Downing Street. Don't. Why?
They're trying to make a...
Wait.
Yeah, you can't.
Well, they're in the
they'll
news,
be-
isn't it? So.
They should
Yeah, they're
everyone
being
should
in
just
the
go
news.
to the joke shop and get handcuffs and just drag them and handcuff them to the rails and throw away the keys. Like, it's mad. But yeah, very strange. I wonder if she got into trouble for that, running...
No, she's been getting all famous, mate. I don't know if she got in trouble. I don't think so. We haven't heard of
Because
it.
that's like assault with a deadly weapon, isn't it?
Could be self-defence.
Yeah.
No, it won't be
But she didn't
self-defence
attack
for that, no. She stopped her from doing something there.
Go to
It's
school.
not self-defence, but
Yeah.
something else. I'm so tired.
She's gonna be like, it's gonna be like driving, cautious driving, something like that.
Yeah.
But aren't they disturbers of the peace in Slay Britain?
They are, aren't they?
Isn't that
Yeah.
harsh?
The fact
But-
that they're stopping whole motorways. And
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that
traffic
they got, the government or the police got an injunction for these people and they're still doing it.
Yeah.
Or they've got an injunction to say that they could move
do
them.
yeah. If they're
Yeah, because if they moved them, they could get the police done
yeah.
for manhandling them. So they went to court and got an injunction to say it's okay for them to be removed, but you're still seeing it going on.
Because they're still going to replace the people who've been moved out of the way.
Yeah, because Boris is spending, was it 96,000
On.
on hiring a screen to all the MPs to watch a Bond movie.
So they're spending how much?
So apparently Boris Johnson hired a screen for £96,000 so him and his party could watch the screening
Why
of
does it cost
the
that
Bond
much?
movie. And everyone was commenting saying, oh, it's not like he could go to the Cine World. Yes, he can.
He could book that out.
Well,
That'd
I
probably
was
be
to the
cheaper.
cinema last night.
It's empty.
£119 for a party. You could do parties.
Is
with
it?
kids.
190, is
Yeah.
that it? Like,
So the whole of Boris's crew can sit in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Just get the big screen. It's £119. So don't give me none of that. 96 grand.
Yeah, because when they buy whatever it is, somebody's taken that home.
Take a bottom.
The equipment that they bought to use it.
Oh.
Isn't it?
Bruv, that's where that uplift of the universal credit's gone, mate.
Is
For that
it?
96
Is
grand.
uplift. Are they still taking?
COVID.
They taking it?
Yeah, it's
then?
gone, mate. They took that right off.
How much was it? 20 or 80? So
86.67.
I swear it was 20.
So £20 a week.
Oh yeah. Right. Oh, 80 a month.
Yeah.
But yeah, have you guys heard about the clubs? People are getting injected by spike. So they've stopped men. Okay, let me not say men. People that are spiking have been not spiking by putting the drink in the thing. Because I've seen a lot of people launching cup covers. So they've started to inject using needles.
What
I injected
depraved
spiking.
human being.
Yeah.
So what's in the
No idea. Should I Google it?
It's going to be liquid.
It's going to be basically what they put in the pills.
Yeah.
What is in the...
What's that drug? The Rohypnol, yeah. It's going to be liquid that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've seen so many pictures of women like passed out and in a hospital bed from
and
that.
everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Happened in Portsmouth as well.
That's so sad. Like, you can't just go, like, you can't even walk home without getting
Can't
killed.
do anything.
You,
Can't go
why are these, like, people...
doing it.
Yeah, I can't say men because women might do it, you don't know.
Yeah.
Why do you have to go to these lengths to get... What, like, it's happening more and more, like...
Oh my god, terrifying £9 spike drug can be bought on dark web. £9.
This makes it too easy.
Well, if it's available, they can't buy it.
And
making it too easy.
Are you not embarrassed, like, what?
No.
Why are you doing that?
These
Yeah,
are
it's
people
like
who are
criminal.
okay.
Why are you like this?
yeah, I don't know what it's
Like, is it because you're not, like, you get rebuffed by these women that you have to do this, or what? What is behind it? I need to know the psyche.
It's just, yeah, they're just psychos. They're...
So many more of them, though. Baffed.
Yeah, well, it's their fault, but it's the club's fault as well for not having... Because I used to work in prison, and they used to have thingy detectors. So how... Is it because the needle's so small?
Yeah, they might put
No, you
it
should still detect it.
because you'll get arrested as well, don't you?
Oh.
Yeah.
But they'll conceal it.
Yeah.
Unless they're not made of metal.
But how
Plastic,
else?
pipettic, yeah.
Oh, with the needle.
The needle is, but maybe that's not detected.
It's just like,
hidden.
how are you getting this, like, I don't
Into the
understand.
club, yeah.
So sad. Because my friends all work in clubs.
Well, this is
You
what
never
I'm
know,
scared
'cause
of.
a little needle, when you're out partying in the dark, you're not going to
You're
see
not
someone
gonna
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say they feel a sharp scratching. You know when people have belts and they have
Yeah.
angles and stuff.
Yeah,
They
they
kind
can't
of
pass, you
know.
don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
just like, I don't understand how you're
scary.
doing it, thinking you're going to get that person home. People don't go out clubbing by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Just there's just no need for it unless they're just doing. I don't understand. It's so disgusting. But yeah, man.
It's a bit weird.
But yeah, there's this like girls' night in, so they're like planning to boycott the clubs. But it's not it's not the club's fault.
Well, it's the club's responsibility to not let these people with.
True.
But then, how can they find out how they're getting them in?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a
Search every single person.
literally, or take their shoes off and because they might put it in a heel, but then the detector should detect
Yeah,
it.
so girls' night in, dear Bristol nightclubs, what are you going to do? Many of us are feeling unsafe with the countless spikings happen currently, and we are wondering what is it you are going to do to help us. We are asking for your policies and training to be updated, anti-spiking products, more support and more obvious accessible support for those who think they may have been spiked. But I heard about like a boycott, so I think they're like all not going to go up. Yeah, Wednesday 27th October, boycott. Tomorrow. Boycott Bristol Club. So they've got like Nottingham, they've got...
Where then it's not going to go to the clubs.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
But Wednesday, it should be like a Saturday.
Yeah. Well, student.
Yeah, boycott all clubs in Manchester.
Wow.
Yeah, so they've got Manchester, London, Nottingham, Leeds, Edinburgh, York. Damn.
They have to listen then, don't they?
Yeah.
But what's the solution? How are they going to detect them?
So it's like, you know how Insulate
Searches.
Britain, they're trying to get seen, so they're trying to get, if they boycott, the club's going to have no money, so.
Yeah, but like for them to go back, how are they going to...
So yeah, what like they said, they want
The measures.
anti-spiking products, so
Yeah.
Astoria and Portsmouth have brought cups with lids,
Yeah.
and so yeah, they just want to be heard, like they want
Yeah.
to anti, like more,
They deserve to be
Better,
heard. Yeah, definitely.
but yeah. I saw a thread on the other side of being black and denied entry to the club, like, you told me about that Lockham thing.
Lockham, yeah.
What happened with that?
So, one of the staff members said, I think, said something about the darkies, and they were talking about one of the patrons, customers, and one of the guys from the party that the guy said darkie to must have overheard him, so he made him come back and say it to the manager.
Oh gosh.
So he's like, what did you say? What did you say? And he went darkie.
Oh, he said it
he's
again.
in that video that I showed you.
Oh,
And they think, I'm sorry, sir. Like, he wasn't bothered.
Mm.
And then every single black person in that restaurant just walked out.
See,
Whether they
that's
paid or
that's
haven't. And they're all standing outside the club,
Mm.
just boycotting the whole
I
thing.
saw UK Gossip TV. So Uncle K has gone to her. Black men, what's the worst excuse you've heard from bouncers when you've been denied entry into a venue? We got denied in entry to Liquid in Romford because there had been trouble last week from our area. And there's so that's like a thread. Bouncer said my boy's trousers were too low. When we asked, can't he just pull them up? The bouncer was like, nah, it's too late. Man looked at me and said, it's not your night tonight, pal. No explanation, nothing. Bouncers in Sweden said the owner won't want you guys in here because you're black. Didn't even give waste of time. Give an excuse. Looked to our IDs and said, sorry lads, no London postcodes tonight. We knew people in there from London, so I wonder if they were black or not. Regulars only, so how am I meant to become a regular if I can't get in?
Literally.
Oceana Watford, one of the mandem got told he can't go in because he has too many pockets.
What?
I don't like your tone. It must have been a double entendre because all I did was pull out my ID. Okay. No
so
spikes.
for nothing.
No spikes on your shoes, Louboutins, because if you get into a fight, they can cause some serious damage. Who said I'm coming out to fight? The R&B section is full tonight. Like, who told you that's what I wanted?
Rude.
Yeah. There's some people that don't
rude.
go, like, what does that even mean?
Bruv, we make the club.
Yeah, like all the music you play is made by black men.
This is the thing.
But yeah, there's been a lot of the Mayfair clubs and like Central London clubs. I've seen a lot of things that they don't let black women in and stuff like that. District. I don't know if District got closed for that, but they got closed because they didn't let. But I remember I went, not saying, I went, so I'm fine. But I remember I went for Diana's. Yeah, it's not about that though. I went with Diana and it was her birthday. I think there was like 10 of us. And
was that District?
Yeah. That was, how long
I
was
just
that?
feel like it's a certain... I can't say that it's not a black thing because it definitely is, but I just feel like they want a certain look.
No, they were bigger girls because they don't like bigger black women, but there was big girls there.
Oh, really?
Tall, small, everything. Like we weren't, because back then when I knew Diana, it was like 2018, something like that. I didn't do my hair, my makeup the same way.
You still look good.
Yeah, I think that was like when they were near. I think that was like their last straw, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we have to let them in now. We can't."
Because they're getting too much
coverage
in the media.
But then I think shortly after they got closed down.
Oh dear.
But yeah, I
Should
don't
let
go
you
to
in
them
then.
places. Yeah, when did District close? Yeah, they used to be in the news for every single time.
It's always racially though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Racial profiling.
It says it's still open, yeah. 2.8
The only
reviews.
colour any of these clubs should be looking at is the colour of the money.
I was going to say, wait, where should go with this? But,
Bruv.
yeah,
Like,
2050, I don't know.
The more people you let in, the more money you make. Like, what?
Exactly.
Like, why are we even bothered about what they look
I
like?
know, I don't
Ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Like, you're going on like you're in Rome or, you know, like some affluent... It's
Yeah.
London.
Oh no, it was closed after stabbing.
There you go.
I don't know that. I thought, well, it's probably that as well. But yeah, it got closed
By
in
mistake,
2018, 2019. Huh?
Were you there at the
Oh no, I
time?
only went once. So I was like,
And what was it like?
just anything like any other club. Like, I don't know.
That's the thing, everything's hyped. Like STK London. It was
It's
just,
just
it was
nice.
nice, very
Yeah, it's
lovely,
nice.
but it was just...
Just
But that's the
another
thing,
restaurant.
yeah. You can't go off of it because everyone's hyping it up. If
I
you
know.
want to go, go.
Yeah, but you just expect more. Like, for the reason that people won't let certain people in, and you go there and
No,
you're
but like
what makes
STK
gives you the
specifically,
right?
what do you mean? Like it wasn't like what did you expect and what was it?
I just expected to be proper like vibesy and like prestige and do you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's dead or it was at the McDonald's drive-through with the restaurant.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I just expected to be like this. Wow! Oh my god! Like everything's just lined up, which it was. I don't know what I expected, but I just expected from where, because I know a lot of people that have been there. Obviously, you've been there before, and a lot of people I know have been there. And the way they go on about it, not you, obviously, but the way they go on about
so
it.
you're in the foodie world, so they're doing like a review. So I think they kind of like have
possibly. But I just thought, oh, this is nice. It was lovely, very pleasant, very nice.
Maybe what day did we go? Saturday?
Yeah, Friday night.
Friday night.
Oh, Friday night.
Friday night.
Friday night.
Yeah, because think about it, we're from Luton, so we
Yeah.
don't have nice things. But these is people's, like, they
Yeah.
live in London, so they
Yeah.
just go. Because we saw a lot of guys, they were all ordering Coronas and everything. I was like,
dressed up at all.
Yeah.
At all.
yeah.
But then
this
it's
is
like you're
where
saying, there's
people
like-
that work at London Stock Exchange go for dinner and
Yes.
drinks after work.
After work.
So-
Yeah, so that's why they were wearing that
Yeah.
get up.
That's true.
But yeah, no.
But yeah, I just thought it was nice. It was just nice.
Yeah, we're not going to that steakhouse. That Salt Bay, I'm not going.
No,
I keep seeing people still going. I'm like, you.
Yeah, but
sold your
even
house
though
to go there.
he's getting slated in the media,
Why?
aren't they?
I haven't seen. What do you
Everyone's slating because of that first receipt and how everything's so
mean?
much.
Why are you slating it though? It's
not-
expensive.
But they
That's-
slate it and they still go. So
Yeah.
what's the point?
Honestly, people are still going. Because I remember when we looked at the location when it just opened, no one was there. But I bet you everyone's there now.
Oh yeah.
I've seen some of the influencers start to go there.
Yeah,
But that's
because it was it Emrak Lounge where we want to go to
Oh, yeah.
Dunstable. He went and they met there, and Crush went for his birthday.
who?
Crush.
Oh.
Everyone's
Yeah.
going.
I'm just not with. I don't know.
I just think that people want to go just to go.
Yeah.
I don't think they want to go. They just want to go.
They don't
'cause
want to
it's-
pay that much money as well.
Exactly.
just
But
want
it's
to
the
be
thing
there
that's
to be
in
part
that
of it.
week, so they have to go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, look, I'm still when I'm on the hashtag on the like location, I'm still not seeing people going. Like
Yeah.
it's not.
Because I can't afford it.
Yeah. It's
I
not.
can't afford
I
to
hope
pay
it does
£11
last
for a
because I
Coke.
wouldn't wish bad on someone's business, but
Yeah.
you know the places that it's in. It's in America, Dubai,
Yeah.
London.
Yeah. So he
ridiculous.
doesn't care about the press or whatever because he's got one in
Because he's
Dubai.
been there for
He's
a
got
minute,
one in Saudi
hasn't he?
Arabia. Yeah.
He's been there. Like he
Yes.
doesn't live in London.
No.
But he's been. Maybe he's probably gonna stay there for a few weeks.
He's because he's launching, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he has to be there for the new one to do all the choppy
Yeah.
salt
business.
steak.
Going.
But yeah, I just think people go there because of what it is. You want to go, but
Do you want to go? Like
when I
honestly.
win the lottery?
But I think honestly, if we sat down and looked at the menu, I don't know if there's like a minimum spend, but I'm sure we could spend like what we spend at SDK. I'm sure.
Yeah, of course.
They just got the most expensive things,
Yeah, of course.
and it was probably a PR thing because we didn't even see who posted that receipt, so it could be a PR.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
they just put 600. I'll make it 23,000. Whatever it was.
But all this £11 Red Bulls and that, come on,
Yeah.
don't be silly. I'm not paying that.
Yeah.
I'm not. But I think, like you say,
I'm
STK,
sorry, no one has been there.
sushi samba, it's just going to be the same kind of genre, depending on what you order.
Yeah.
But I want to go there, just to go
Just
there.
To say that we've been there.
Yeah, I want to just like, because it's a restaurant.
Did you hear about Tommy Fury and Molly-mae robbed 800k experience gang?
I
Yeah, so Tommy Fury and Molly-mae have been robbed by what is believed to be an experienced gang of thieves. It's estimated they stole around £800,000 worth of valuables. The burglary took place on Thursday, October 21st, when the couple were in London for the launch of Molly-mae's new Beauty Works product line, during which time a group ransacked their Manchester flat, stealing virtually everything apart from belongings they took with them.
So sad.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm thinking them two are rich, so £800,000. That's literally.
That's nearly £1 million in one drop. Because of all these necklaces.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Is if someone's rich, it doesn't give. That's not an advert for you to go and rob.
Well,
me.
no, but they're making a shopping list of what they're going to take.
Still, there's no. It's not their fault. They're,
No, not at all, but
they're
you can
rich.
get
They're rich, so they get the like. I know when you're rich, you don't get everything, but you're rich. She's
Yeah.
gifted. She's probably gifted half of
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
But that's not because I'm rich and I'm posting it all over my Instagram. Doesn't mean I should be robbed.
No,
Or
but
I'm asking for
you. Oh no one's asking for anything. But the fact that they said it's experienced gang,
Yeah, but not
they've
experienced like burglars, but
Yeah.
not on them. They just knew they'd be out, and they've probably been following them for a
Yeah,
while.
because they probably cased the joint, saw the security zones, how to get in, how to be in and out, when whatever.
That's sad.
And like everything she's posting, there's we're taking that, we're taking that, we're taking that. It's no one's fault. They don't ask for it, but that's what they're going to do. They're going to be targeted. Sad. It's a pity that they have. That's why they shouldn't be living, because that's like just a flat like this flat. They need to work a house where it's all secure.
No, a house can still get robbed. Have you not
I know,
seen it?
but I'm just saying the security in that flat is not as good as it would be in a fortress, like a house.
Houses still get robbed.
I'm just saying.
Because their
that's what I think.
footballers always get robbed because they climb up and on their gated community in the house.
Yeah, but some of them have security guards, security dogs that man the estate and stuff like that. So they get caught, they get intercepted before they even do it. But we don't know.
Mm-hmm. That was another Tangent Talks. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like,
share,
comment, then subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Tangent Talks is out every Friday morning at 9 a.m. UK time. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell on YouTube, and of course, find and follow us on all your usual podcast platforms. In the meantime, you can reach us on Instagram and Twitter at Tangent Talks Pod, or email us at tangenttalkspod@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you. See you next week.